A good song will always hit. Especially if it's played here on this channel. A song will hit.
Number 1 Kenya mzima, East Africa, mambo ni hapa. Kila kitu ni tamu tamu zaidi.
This girl never misses a cake. Cake. Health is wealth. I'm happy I can eat. And I love food. And I live in the kitchen. So, health is wealth. So anyway guys, nilikuwa kusema asante sana kwa kusubscribe. Tumepita 5,000 subscribers, which I never even thought itafanyika after I lose so much hope. So I'm really motivated. You know me, I love Luo music so much. But then of late, I'm in love with the Javan Maka Judo. Javan Maka Judo is a very natural talent. Guys, you know, people sing, we have musicians, but we have talent. Talent are very few. I don't want to provoke anyone or make even anyone sad, but we have people who venture into music because they just want to, they've seen a shortcut. Some just want to be famous. Some have a lot of support or friends who can pay for them. Some are after ladies or ladies love them. Some are really talented and some are really talented. So, Javan Maka Judo falls in the category of those who are really talented. These are the things that make me get real enemies, which makes me happy because then I know that I've pierced somebody's heart in a true way. You guys, it's really disappointing when you struggle so much to support somebody, to support people, to bring them up, but then they don't just listen. Now Javan is a very talented guy, and before he was at Wood Phoebe's place, yeah? If you listen to Wood Phoebe's songs and you listen to his songs, you'll find that they're almost the same. Wood Phoebe is very talented. When it comes to voice, come on. The guy is talented. Rosafi, nobody can finger that. The guy is talented. Ni story too, you know, I don't know, sometimes you just misplaced priorities comes in, but that's not the problem now. He is talented. Javan is like Wood Phoebe. Very talented. And Javan was covered under him when he was at his place, when he was producing at his place. And then God, with the opportunities of 2020, managed to bring this boy out of the shadow of a multi-talent to at least to venture into his own. I was touched to a live of his and I went to watch and I was really impressed by it. I was very impressed and I thought, this one must be promoted. It's only disappointing when somebody forgets his own small project that is still growing to go and be confused by others. There's a new studio. And this small boy, this Javan Maka Judo, has also his studio. He's just released himself from a super producer. He's trying to be big. And then comes this funny MCs and people who confuse people's heads and people who think they have money over others. And they want to distract him from growing his own project, making a name and starting to bring up his own, productions and stuff, to go and give free marketing and free exposure and whatever to another. Mungu tafadhali nifundishe kunyamaza. Sijui kunyamaza. Because me, from my heart, really, I work hard for these guys, for free. When I find a talent that I want to, bring out, I do it from my heart. But when then they are kicked off the road and they get, suddenly mtu amesahau anafaa kuwa anafanya. You get disappointed so much, Unajaribu kuweka mtu hapa kumwambia wewe uko on the right path. You are on the right path, do your thing, man. You are lucky to have learned from a super producer. Now you are on your own path. Do it. And then within minutes, mtu ashatokea uko wewe kuja promote yangu, achana na hiyo yako. I'll pay you some money. I'll buy you nyama choma. I'll buy you I don't know what. Wanaambiwa sijui atabaiwa nyama choma, sijui atabaiwa sijui pombe, sijui nini. And then they feel helpless. They think diasporan women are the ones who can feed them. So somebody just loses focus. It's disappointing. You diasporan women, those of you who are in this Luo music industry, who have jumped in and wacheni kuharibia watoto jamani. We have these diasporan women, We have these diasporan women who have dived without swimming costume into this our Luo music world, yeah? They've not dived like now. They've dived in the recent past. People have no right missions. People are just out to compete for nothing. Me, I passionately love Luo music from my heart and soul and mind. I love Luo music. It doesn't mean that I don't love other kinds of music. I really do. Me, I'm a pro when it comes to music. When you tell me to like play you German music now, I'd really choose you the best. And if you tell me to play for you like R&B and soul and jazz and country music, all of them, I am a pro. Nimeshinda hata ule Jeff Koinange. Ni vile tu rights maneno watu asituallow. But I saw that these other kinds of music, they were already out there. And Luo music was just down. And I was thinking, kitu inaitwa Nollywood, for example, Nigerian movies, they're out there. Somebody just thought of doing Nigerian movies because Nigerians are, they're good at their jujus and stuff. And now they've even evolved and they're doing modern movies and they're known in the world. Indians, they are doing their, wherever, they're the wood of them. And they're doing well. So I thought, in Kenya, I know we have musicians, but Luo music is just the best. Like every person from every culture in Kenya, from every tribe, they just love Luo music, even if they don't understand the words. Luo music is just beautiful. Like, we are totally talented. I know we when it comes to throwing stones, we're always on the streets and we kind of useless sometimes, and we are kind of noisy, and we are not very lucky politically, and we are just boasters, and we have our nose up. But if there's something that Luos, apart from kusoma, apart from reading hard and being professors and doctors and all those big names that you know and boasting about it, one natural thing that Luos are God given is music. Luos can sing. Luos can make music. And this thing touched me at a younger age, a very young age. I already was in love with Luo music. Thanks be to the fact that I grew up in the village. Me, my class 1, class 2 was Luo. My subjects were being done in Luo. Class 1, 2 until 3, I did purely the Luo. And our teachers took us to, I say these things every day, to baraza. You know, a baraza, when you see these Nyatiti players, who sit somewhere and they're just doing some poetry with the Nyatiti, real Nyatiti, not these modern Nyatitis that you're seeing online, people who want to go to like impress wazungus abroad. Apana, wachana hao. Real Nyatiti, those of us will see on pages like Callisto or Wino's page, or maybe Susanna Wio recently posted one guy from Alego, a cousin of Rasanga, doing, you know, people just in the village, just at home, in front of a house, with some men, no scripts, no plan, they're just sitting there and just doing Nyatiti and doing poetry. Not singing, doing poetry, like Luo poetry. So those are the kinds of people that I grew up watching. We'd be taken to Baraza. Baraza is a place where the chief tells the villagers what has been discussed at the DO's office, at the DC's office. You know, we used to have commissioners and DCs and all those people. Yeah, if you're born in 1990, you don't know about these things. But me, I grew up in the DC and PC those days. So chief was very important to us. So chief would call up a baraza, and then when a baraza was there, our teachers would take us also to the baraza. So the Nyatiti players were our entertainers and the dodo dancers, yeah, or you know, traditional dancers of the Walo. So I know if you could give me Nyatiti today, I don't know how to play Nyatiti, but I can really sing Nyatiti songs. So that is where I started loving Luo music. Hey. Garitera Nairobi. Ayudo jalno mahuso mariro. Mandasko da chai to chai benda mwanya. Kamanda sakayo to chai uso. Hinyingo modi udalo nyakwarka odes ya prote. Mimi anano poma Nairobi. Yokongo na winga garera pala. Mimi anano poma Nairobi. Yokongo na winga garera pala. You know such songs? Somebody telling you a story of their travel to Nairobi. In Nairobi, you're just hearing it in this song. On a Nyatiti player's song. We don't even know where Nairobi is. For me, Nairobi was like heaven. So when I came up and went to boarding school and high school, of course, I met up these Nairobians and I met up all these Mombasarians and town people, and so I had to pretend and fit. So I was very quiet in school. If you ask my high school mates, I was invisible. Like I was not there. There are people who come on the internet now and ask me, where were you? You went to Nia Girls? Where were you? It's because nikifika Nia Girls High School, I met watu wa toka Maju, I met Nairobians, I met Bontaos, and then I shrinked and I kept quiet for 4 years. 4 good years, I just kept quiet, and I just did things that people were not doing. I was a drum beater. I couldn't get a chance to dance because I was a villager. I was quiet in school, totally quiet. Yeah, I was invisible because of that. So when I got out of high school and then got back my freedom, got back this opportunity to play me and to be me and to express myself and to enjoy what I love, I started struggling towards getting back to that kind of music, getting back to that world, that media world. That is where I wanted to go. So that is how I landed into mass media and mass communication. And then I ended up at KBC and I did my part there. And then to push it forward, somebody gave me a tip and I landed at Ramogi FM. At Ramogi FM, what I missed was a camera. Guys, that was my world. That was my world. That was my home. Hey, Ramogi was my home. Wow, that was my home. That was the love of my heart. I love that station to date, and I will always promote it. I was so flexible. Guys, I did every single show that I was given at Ramogi FM. If you are sick, I would take over your job. If you are pregnant, I would take over your job. If you were just tired, I would take over your job. I would just take it. And I would dance in the studio. Sometimes, like if you're doing a night show at Ramogi those days, you're doing a night show. At night, there are not so many people at the station. We only have like the newscasters, the people who are doing the late bulletin, and a few radio presenters around. And so the bosses are not around, so you don't have to write scripts. So what you do is to play you can put a long song, those songs of 15 minutes, songs of 20 minutes, and then we just make sure that you don't miss the advertisement slots, because advertisements are very, very important. Very, very important. If you miss an advertisement slot, the company can be shut down, because those are the people who make the company, like the adverts are very important for a private station. So you just put like a 15 minutes and you dance, and I was just like, oh God, where will I get a camera to show these people how the radio looks like? That was my dream. Anyway, so with Luo music there, I was home. I played a lot of Luo music. I loved Luo music. And so when God opened this opportunity to come to Germany, I came with my Luo music. I carried my Luo music with me. I brought them from Ramogi with me. And I bought a lot of, I have CDs, you guys. I have CDs. Hey, CDs even. If you want all those music of Kinajeri Jalamo, Osito Kale, Jack Nyadundo, people who don't exist now. They're all downloaded on Proud Chocolate Radio. If you tune into Proud Chocolate Radio, Maxwell, Kabasele, Reggie Kabasele, Ochin Kabasele, all of them. If you want those songs, get them on my radio. You'll find them always. So anyway, I carried music with me. I bought some more and I came here. I checked if there was anywhere that people could listen to music. There wasn't, because YouTube was just starting. So I thought, it's me who's going to have to make my diaspora family, those who love music like me, those who love Luo music like me, get back to listening to Luo music freely. And I managed to do it. Now we're in a century where, the corona century, where everybody is getting music online, everybody is a presenter, everybody is who. People who came abroad or people who landed in these lands wanting to only identify themselves with high-class music, with music of the world, with American music, R&B and soul, Beyonce, those kind of music. They're all now coming back to invade, which is actually okay, but my problem is they're like jumping into it, not with a good motive, but to upset some people, to destroy some people, to find fame by force. It's just not nice. So when I see like somebody who's really begged to be brought up, like this young, talented, 100% talented, more talented guy, who God has really blessed to know how to produce music and has worked so hard and has now his studio, and then a diaspora woman comes in to take somebody from his studio and even offering him a job, telling him, you know what, I'll pay you this and this and this if you leave your studio and come and work in my studio. Is that a way of how to grow people? By telling somebody to stop his business, to stop growing himself, to come and work for you. Why are we in this century still promoting or preaching employment instead of self-employment. You know, these are things that break my heart so much. And then what I hate. Me, I like to see when these kids are growing. I want to see more of Barikiwa studios, not just one. I want to see them grow, because we are lacking a lot of studios in Kenya. Boys are talented, but hakuna producers, they are not there. So when you find one that has struggled and is making it, is trying to make it and is producing good things, and then a diaspora woman comes in and says, stop doing what you're doing, come and do mine. You know, I feel bad. Because if you just want to put them under the umbrella of being employed, surely, it's not good. It's not really, really good. Those are the things that annoy me. Annoy me back and to create an enmity. Huh? But say we are like age mates, yes, but me, no, I see them as my boys, as my sons, as my daughters. I just love doing music and I want them to grow. I want these young ones to come up and do something sensible. Things that will be remembered, not these jinga mingi. And I don't like you diaspora women when you're like twisting their minds and you want to make them your Ben 10s. Employment kills talent, Usiepa. Employment kills talent. Pardon me? Not to say our studio ma is doing well, any of a chapo do well. Kendo and lineup, there's a big lineup of people who want to produce at his place. Really, really big. And then to be on any leave your studio, come and promote mine. Come, I can pay you. You know me, I live in the diaspora, I make money, yeah? I can pay you, I don't know how much. And now at wanabaiwa sijui nyama choma, sijui na pombe during this time of quarantine. Ati wafanye my lives for your studio ili wa promote ayawa. Surely you can just make music. There are a lot of other talents who have no studios. Take them. That is the reason why on this point now, I always then appreciate the Barikiwa producer. Because he's not a type who can be lured into such nonsense. Like, umwambia ache studio yake, aenda kupromote yako, hiyo na atafanya. You know, sometimes, such minds, and then you come and appreciate them again. At least mnajua hii yangu ndogo, hata kama ni pabaya, hata kama ni jina mbaya, hata kama mufanya hivi, lakini I can't just give it up because of some poverty or some blues or some some issues, some down moments. I leave it and go and get employed again. How? Just struggle and keep yourself there. And if you need help, you ask people to help you. You ask people to give you a loan. You ask people, instead of giving up your project and then you want to go and not all, they know themselves. You're doing wrong. And then I keep preaching here also that we should let our musicians at least make 80% of their music be message. 80% of their music should be message. If you pick love, then you sing about love, a good romantic song that a Terinya can dance to, like romantic. If you pick up launch, you play something that somebody can sit down with a glass of wine or beer or whatever with the wife or with some sugar babe and something, and just listen. If you pick Ohangla, you know what Ohangla entails. You know what Ohangla brings in. Ohangla has tradition. And if you add with the modern Ohangla, you know what to do. But make 80% of it be stories, 80% of it be poetry, things that people can listen to and feel encouraged, feel empowered, feel spoken for, feel entertained. And then 10% you put names. But now if you send me a song, But in any case, you're wondering why I'm not playing your song. Song niti wera katabe, can I really appreciate Sip Chunya? But kalau song keep play, to song, the first sentence already nigi register mar names. Abe nyinga ni kanyo yes. Tano okakwaya nimo niket nyinga kanyo maba. Nyinga yelo kitu nikitanda promote ndio, lakini okochuno. To bendo okochuno nya kiketa mbeleka. Okinyal chako song, you can't start a song, guys. And the first sentence is already register of names. Na. Are we listening to a roll call or are we listening to a song with a message? And no, as Luos, we have to put in Luo music, we have to put in names because those are our sponsors. Sometimes a sponsor, which to mean somebody sponsored your video, sponsored your music, somebody supported your recording, somebody brought you out of a difficult time. You know, you have to put them there. It's normal. Yeah? Or maybe your area MP, you want to just sing about him so that he can help more and support you more and support the people. It is very okay. It is allowed. It is a part of our music. I'm not saying don't put in song. Put those names in. But not song 10% and his names 100%. No. I normally tell them to sing only 5 minutes, but they don't want to listen. So I'll just go with what they're doing. So the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes at least, sing. Tell us something about your song. Tell us something good. Then throw in 3 names. Then you go until up to 6 minutes, throw in some more names, at least three names. Then you go until the 9th minute, throw in names. Then you go malisha your message. You finish your message completely, throw in the rest of the names. But you can't put the first 6 minutes, which actually is too long for a song. It's full of names. Now listen to this song. I love the guy so much. He sent me this song weeks ago to promote. And he's wondering why I'm not playing it.
The World International. Yes, dance.
Promote. You don't promote tingeyo ta advise kama nikecha bende when I'm playing songs, I only play songs I feel me are going well with my audience. Still know of the results, how it comes out. When I play a song that is my taste and my style and how I'd like it to be, it comes out well. I mean, my followers ask who is that and they go follow him and the song becomes a hit. It has always happened. So when somebody comes to my inbox or to my WhatsApp or to my Facebook and asks me, why don't you promote my songs? Please promote me. And even goes ahead and produces a song with your name in it and stuff. Which I'm humbled. How again would I not tell them how it's supposed to be? How again would I not give them tips of how to make their songs hits? How to make their songs be able to reach my platform? How? I don't go tumbete. I would like to go tumbete. But I can't go to Mbetani Cage. I better kabibiro kageto, ma okanyalo mielo. O kabibiro kageto, ma okdonje raemba. O kabibiro kageto, ma okaneka uso maber. Because when I'm sitting here playing a song, I'm marketing it. How do I now just market a song because now as a low musician as wants a song, I should onge kanyalo konyo give, I can't advise them. You must advise, no mnataka songs gyobedo. Listening ni, ema miyo ngato bedo a great person. Nikech ki biro ir ngato, mi paro nyalo konyi. When you come to somebody who can help you, then you also listen to them. Tepin masani endi kido songs ma international, kido mondo song obedi international really. Okinyala afford to put a song to be 15 minutes. Okinyala. Mana kapo ido mna bedo local. Like if you only want to play locally, to mano to wangi go in Luo music locally. Like songs that are played in bars, in radio stations at night. Those are songs that last, that you can put for 15 minutes. Because at that time, a presenter is very tired. A presenter wants to sleep. A presenter wants to go to the toilet. A presenter wants to rush and eat something. So they put 15 minutes songs back to back, at least 3 of them before an advert comes. So that works very well. But on a day, on prime time, during the day, you cannot play a 15-minute songs in the morning on a breakfast show. You cannot play a 15 minutes song during when everybody's listening, because when you look at the time, yet many people want their songs to be played and they're paying for it maybe. And internationally, if you want your song to go international, you see Kina Beyonce, Kina who those successful people, their songs are only 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Because even DJs, you cannot listen to a DJ at 254 DJs who is playing like these songs, a 15-minute song, one song. You see the way they mix them. So you have to make sure that your music, the message that you want to pass on, the message must be in the first 3 minutes. Because the DJ must just play only 3 minutes or 2 minutes of it. In your longer message in the news, when you're still calling names, each other will be calling names in the first stanza. By the time your message now, the song has been cut off already. DJ play song more. Media ni bene lot timo mana gimoro ma bene chunye kilo. Kanya timo gimoro ok chula itijane, ngama chula onge. Nobody's paying me to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it from my own self, from my own passion. Okanya Winston me and koro I'm being bossed around na team gimok donjana. Okanga bika mielo gimok donjana. Okanga bika ni kora kito kandi awinjo kaka kianga no wero kianga no kani kora miele nango. How do I even sell it? I'm not discriminating. I'm just telling them what my type of songs is. Jitine ngenyo kokai magoto. I only play a song manager giremba. Mabende ka present well. To joma watch watching, hey, who sang this song? That is my job. But I can't play a song that then somebody will go and say, your song will be boring, that song will be boring, then spoils for him. No way. The DJs, they want to play like 10 or 20 songs within a slot of maybe only 1 hour, within a slot of maybe 30 minutes only. they have to make sure that they, they play the songs like only, even just a minute of the song. So you have to make sure as a musician that your message or the peak of your music is within the first 3 minutes. Ikikatwa watu wanatamani. Lakini wewe sema unaimba vizuri na song yako the climax iko at the 15th minute. The climax is at the 9th minute. That is why I'm advising them to bring the important things ahead and then put those other names, those things behind. And it will work out on my channel, for example. Look now like the song Anaye Kupenda Pendana Naye. What made it become what it is? Because of that part, Anaye Kupenda Pendana Naye, the message in the song. Prince in the sing songs, not to sing to put register or all kinds of names, but with message. You listen to his songs and you hear the words that touch you. You know, story Mogo Yekanyo, the way he's explaining things, the way he's you feel good. The way he's talking about his mom in there, Nyako Wino, Nyatigi Winnie, and advising people. And then comes this climax with the word. I beg. Songs are many. Songs can be nice, but hits are very few. Hits are very few. They just have to learn to work according to where they're going to sell their songs. Even if you want to produce, even producers of supermarket things, yeah? Supermarkets, if you are producing a product for a supermarket, you find that the ice cream that is going to maybe care for is tasting different or is a different kind of level than the ice cream that is going to maybe Uchumi. So me here, I am at care for and above. I'm not at Uchumi. So if you want to bring your ice cream to Proud Chocolate, then you have to bring a good ice cream, quality, with some chocolate on it. The clothes that are going to H&M and the clothes that are going to Zara are different. And the shops are just door to door, but there's another level in it. So, I'm not Jesus Christ with your side. If you want me to promote your song, I'll promote your song for free. Of course, I appreciate when you throw in Proud Chocolate in there because you're also promoting my brand. But I want a song that when I listen to before I stand up, even though I was not even planning to stand up, but it just pierces me and gives me some cold and some goosebumps, then I will stand. Because I know when I present it to people now, every other person will get a goosebump. There's a friend of mine on Facebook, online friend of mine called Cecile Helen, tagged me last week and told me, there was this girl, what's her name? This girl was trending on social media. I don't know what her name is, but she did this song of Kitambi. And then Cecilia Helen tags me. I wake up in the morning and I look in Facebook and I find me tagged and telling me, Terry, you can do this better. I come and teach these people how to do Hangla. And I'm like, what's happening? So I read through the comments and I find people who even don't comment on my page, like the president candidate, women's president candidate, like, what's her name? Rene Mayaka. People like those ones, yeah? People who you never see on your wall. Asking you, commenting and saying, Terry, please do as a video of this same song. People who don't comment on your wall, how special is that? That means they watch me from afar. They watch me and they know that I can deliver. And they're telling me to bring on this video. They just wanted a clip of it, not a whole video. They just wanted me to bring that clip. And there was a big discussion on Cecilia Helen's page. And they were like, Terry can do it good. Terry can do it. Terry can teach these people how to dance this thing. What. And then I thought, okay. So I wrote there and told them, I'll get the video at least by Monday. That was on a Thursday, latest Monday. So then, on a Saturday, I was just sitting here and thinking, when these people treasure me this much and they believe in me this much, let me just try it. Let me just play that song because the song I know it. It's been playing for like since Princina did the new album. So I know the song. And I thought, if they want the video, if they want me to do a video challenge of it, I will do a whole of it. So, because I don't deliver things halfway, I do a full zone of it. So I just switched on my gadgets here on Saturday last week. And I did that, Anaye Kupenda Pendana Naye. So I'll still insist, Luo musicians, try and make your music shorter. And if not, because I know it's impossible for us, Luo music must be long, then bring the message within the first 5 minutes. That's where the attention is. So that if people are tired, the message is already up. Like, when you sing about somebody, explain properly. Like, tell the story of the person, what he did to you, what you know, that people are inspired, people want to look for him, because some people listen and then they look for those people in the inbox or they befriend them and stuff. Tell people, like the way Johnny Jr. speaks about his people, Gada, Odidi. Tell us what he did for you. Tell us what he does. What does he do for the society? Yeah. What can he employ somebody? You know, these songs are played by people who are stressed, people who are depressed. Like me, when I'm stressed or feeling depressed or feeling low, I switch on the music and I want romantic music. Something that will make me just feel like I'm flying at, high above the sea level. So I want those words to come ahead, slow, soothing my soul and rubbing me in the heart. You know what I'm saying? But wait. Me, I love you guys so much, my blue musicians. Lakini, tukwe tu fair. I love to stop here. The other thing that I normally say, when you mention a name on a song, the people who are listening, like me, who are very keen, we go look for them, okay? So don't just throw in people's names there because you're making a register. It is spoil your song. Put in names of people that inspire you, people that can inspire somebody else, people who can help other people too, people. Or coach or chotni. If you want to put a song of your girlfriend, like you are chotni, somebody you admire, tell the story like Kabasela used to say, you admire somebody like Jackie Watoni, Moni Tony saying, you guys of Nairobi, date every girl you want. Date every girl, I give you permission. But please leave Jackie for me. I love Jackie. If you just touch Jackie, I'll kill you. You explain. Then some guy somewhere, some sugar daddy somewhere, some sponsor somewhere, start replacing Jackie with your name, yeah? And drinking his beer or touching his pocket and his wallet and thinking of you and saying, this could be this guy, this could be Terry, this could be who. But just girls, people just throwing in names. If Terry says Terry is a hater, Terry is bad. You have to give your song an identity, yeah? That's why you always hear at the beginning, they mention the producer and they mention the studio. Because that is how you also give back and that is how you also promote these people. That is very important at the beginning. And then you introduce the song. Yourself. A song has to be captivating from the first note. People are just used to people who tell them what they want to hear. And that is what I'm not do. Okabe nyisi gimi do winjo. Abro nyisi gimi okido winjo no bandiko oni. Ibro quote koda for 3 days. You'll furaf with me for 3 days, 2 days. But the 4th day, you'll realize that I was just saying the truth. And if I post the music on my wall, whether with a funny comment or what, I'm promoting you. Even that guy who sang about me, Odiero Soft Mahewa, the song is funny. Very funny. But I know he was desperate to do his passion. He wants to be a musician. So now he's doing gospel. I lost my channel with this song, so I brought it up again. I re-uploaded it. So some of you who didn't see it last time can now see it. This song, Teri Nyangia by Oderos of Mahewa. The guy is off key totally on this song. Totally off key. But my advice for him last year but one, when he did this song, he got it. And today, a brother of mine from my village posted a video on that thread, and it was a gospel song by this same guy, and it was sounding marvelous. Because people get hurt. He got hurt when I told him, my brother, you are from my village, I want to promote you, yes, but you can't sing. Try and work on your vocals, and then you come back with it, because your video is perfect. Your passion, somebody sees the passion in you. And I also appreciate that you chose me. You saw that it's me who can give you the attention that you want. I'll post that video on my wall because it's actually funny. And I like the way you found a character to represent me and stuff. But it will not make you a musician. Go and work on your vocals if you want it, or find another thing to do. The guy even tried to bring his CDs to Nation Center. Samaport met him. And Samaport told me that he met that guy at Nation Center. He had taken his VCD there to be played on TV. And the guy just laughed at him and sent him away. But he listened. Today, Jojo Biro posts on my wall a video of Soft Mahewa. We call him at home Anyungu. And the guy sang a gospel song perfectly. Now, you know what I mean? And some other musicians here, you tell them, work on your vocals. You're talented in production. You're talented in this. You're talented. You can do it. But work on your vocals. Your songs are bad when it comes to voicing. Or let somebody else sing for you. Write the songs, let somebody else who has talent sing them, and you produce them, and you take the rights or you take the whatever. They start going around with my name saying, now the Rao, see what, and they are going around with my name saying, now the Rao like that, and still they are looking for my friends, telling them to send them telling them to tag me on their songs to promote them. Now, if you can't listen to me, and you're taking my good advice for, for an abuse or for a bad mouthing, and still you are out there dreaming about me, knowing it's only me who can still get you there where you want to get. Me, when I advise you, I'm not advising you because I hate you or what. No, I love music. But when I get that, it gets to my ears and it doesn't touch me. Then I advise, I tell you, you know what, this song, you're passionate, yes, but work on this and this and this. Or let this person sing for you this song. Or go to this particular producer, because this producer may use some software to twist your voice, because there are people who can sing, a lot of people who can sing, but they produce hits. If you find them recording originally in the studio, you start laughing. Most of these musicians, when they are in the studio, only a few can sing for you a cappella or sing for you acoustic. These things that you hear, this mix of the sound, the auto-tune, and this, it's just a matter of a good producer. So sometimes I send some of these singers to good producers and tell them, go and work with such a person, because they have good softwares, they know how to twist your voice to make it sound good even when you can't sing. But now, if you don't want to go to his studio or to her studio, because you're afraid to pay the amount of money that he wants or she wants, and you want to go and work with a cheaper studio or with your own self, or do it juakali, and then you want me to promote it, and it just doesn't work on my platform, even if you're my best friend, I can't help you. I can't help you, because when I post your song on my channel or on my wall, and you're my best friend, or you are a very close person, dear person to me, and people start laughing at you, I'll be the one who will be abused again by Mamido Mobagi. Is that what? That I'm ridiculing you. Why couldn't I tell you? Normally I tell people the truth. Why did I tell that? They'll be saying, why did I tell you that your song is bad? Why did I tell you that you can't sing? Why did I tell you? Why do I have to bring you and nika you there so that people laugh at you? But now you're sitting where you're sitting, you're thinking, Terry doesn't want to promote me. And also I cannot tell you also direct, because you'll feel like nakudarao. If you send me a song and I've not promoted it, work on it or change the producer. Dr. Luo Music. Hi, Ted. Usipina hero ute.
Hey, Mr. Didan Salimia, Madam Lilia, Agriculture.
Flo Awish, Elijah, Ted, Cheryl, Milka, Barak. Mudo mola timango. Hey.
Omio milima mama, Shaya Gomboneni, Yakima Junior Gomboneni, Machabe no Pai, Wela Lui Mama, Shiro Muchayo Dongo Yabeni, Menu Beni Mama, Jamal Malik Woodki Sumonyaera, Ontiko Babra Sabra, Nyako Mabe, Reiki Mama, Kenya Kosele Musimna, Ratego Beni Mama, Edi Planyaki Si Mama Yune, Mojo Wodoremo, Ratego Beni Mama, Every engineer Rumo, he was on a white collar job. Ex-Japan, to the Dongo, de Paris, to Beijing, Alumia Gundo, Totimine, Alaro Gormaya Shokra Rumo, Alumia Gundo, Totimine, Alumia Gundo, Totimima, Alumia Gundo, Totimima, Robert Matengo, Ramanya Mayako, baby Minena, Imposona Robert Ugodacha, Ramanya Mayako, baby Minena, Alumia Yadongo, Yadongo Mami, Yadongo Toto, Yadongo Toto, Yadongo Mami, Wela Toto, Wela Mami.
The low music will kill me.
Proud chocolates.